Joe, you head out to Germany on September 27th with Paul Smith to fight Arthur Abraham for the world title. For you, is this a chance to exercise the ghost of 2011 when you fought, when Matthew Macklin fought and controversially lost his world title fight with Felix Sturm?
Yeah, it is. But first and most importantly, it's a chance for Paul Smith to become world champion. I think he'll be Liverpool's first world champion since possibly Paul Hodgkinson was, which was how many years away. But that's first and foremost. And if along the way we win the world title, it'd be great, like you say, to get our just rewards that we didn't get last time. Matthew was very unlucky. I think all the writers and everything else, the press, all of Matthew winning the fight, but the people that matter on the night is the judges around the ring. But I'm hoping Paul Smith doesn't need the judges on the night and we can take care of Arthur Abraham before the fight going the distance. That's no disrespect to Arthur Abraham, but that's the sort of like size of the task that we've got on hand.
Matthew Macklin's defeat to Felix Sturm, that one still rankles with you? Yeah,
definitely. It was our first world title opportunity, and we had a perfect training camp, perfect sparring, perfect preparation and a perfect fight, and I thought we won, and still today can't understand how we didn't win that fight. But listen, you've got to get on with it, and it wasn't our time then. Hopefully this is our night, and now this is now our time.
Now Paul, this would be an amazing turnaround for his career, wouldn't it? Because he was written off not too long ago following defeats to James DeGale and George Groves. To fight for a world title, to win a world title, that would be a classic comeback in boxing, wouldn't it?
Definitely, it'd be right up there, one of the best comebacks. It's hard to say a comeback as well. He lost to two really good fighters, George Groves. We've just seen the big, huge fights. It took, obviously, 2 fights to solve that one with Carl Froch. James DeGale is the manager of Carl Froch and a former Olympian gold medalist. So there's no shame really in the losses in that, and people are too quick to write Paul off. But the thing about Paul, and it shows the character of the person and the man, as well as travelling from Liverpool every day to here to Amir Khan's gym in Bolton and doing all the training, he decided to come back and fight and beat the kids and tread water, and he's got his opportunity and he's taking it with both hands. It's his first world title fight, and that's what you'd expect for a kid on his first world title fight. It's Arthur Abraham's 18th or 19th world title fight, so maybe he might be overlooking Paul a little bit, and all them little slight advantages come fight night become huge things.
How proud are you in the way you've managed to turn Paul's career around, to get him back up to, well, to get him higher than he's ever been before? And also, what would it mean to you compared to all of the other achievements you made in boxing?
Listen, I wouldn't say it's nothing down to me. I think it's down to Paul Smith. First of all, he wants it. He the one that has to do the training, he's the one that has to do the travelling. And like you say, with the promoters that he's had with Frank Warren and obviously now with Eddie Hearn, they've got him into a position, and Eddie's delivered him a world title fight. And Paul now has just got to go out and do what Paul Smith does best. I'm really pleased that the kid's got an opportunity. Some days it's a motivation and giving Paul the belief that he can come again. And I think being in the gym with a lot of young hungry fighters, or hungry wolves as I call them, rubs off, and a bit of the gold dust that's happening with your Quiggs, your Crawlers and the rest of them. Callum Smith, his younger brother, is helping putting Paul a bit of a longevity into Paul Smith's career. And obviously Matthew Macklin back in the gym now, his old mate from years ago as an amateur. I think that's a great boost for Paul Smith going up for his fight. As far as winning the world title, listen, we've had some great nights with Craig Crawler, amateurs, all stuff like that, but Paul Smith winning the world title in Germany against a recognised world champion, they'll take some beating, that will, and it'd be very hard to not overlook that as probably being the best night.
And can you do it?
Most certainly, I've got 100% belief that he can do it. Paul Smith's got to believe that he can do it. That's what we've got to get Paul Smith to believe, that he can do it. I believe he can do it, the lads in the gym believe he can do it, and the way that the crowd and people in Germany, listen, Arthur Abraham's a very popular man over there, but he's not the most popular neither, and I do feel there'll be a lot of support there for Paul Smith on the night, and he's got to believe and go out there and in true Liverpudlian style, don't write him off and go and get that world title with both hands, which I know he's capable of.